Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina, and today we're going to be talking about some of the e-bike regulations that are coming in 2025. Now, I have made several videos on this topic, but this is the first time that I'm coming to you with something that we can do collectively to help this situation. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. In 2025, there will be some e-bike regulations that will shake the industry and us as consumers. I just read in regulations.gov that the US might be adopting the European standards. Now, I read from this like three or four times this was mentioned in the article, or the proposal, sorry. So if you don't know what European standards for e-bikes are, it used to be they were capped at 20 miles an hour, but now they are capped at 15.5 miles an hour. So, and the motor is, and they allow a maximum of 250 watt motor. Ridiculous. They're talking about adopting some or all of the European standards. I think this is utterly ridiculous. I think it should be the other way around. Europe adopting the US standards for e-bikes. Now, I've always felt really bad for European riders having to ride at 50 miles an hour and thinking about how dangerous it must be trying to ride with traffic at those ridiculous low speeds. There has been an advance notice of proposal rulemaking by the CPSC, which means the Consumer Product Safety Commission. So they're considering developing a rule to address the risk of injury associated with electric bikes. They have partnered with the FHSA, which stands for the Federal Hazardous Substances Act. So all of a sudden, these agencies really care about our safety, guys. So on the website, they are inviting comments, but unfortunately, the comments have been closed on May 14th. I wish I knew about this sooner so I could have told you guys. So they have they have 52 questions, and they were inviting people to comment on those. They have closed those, but I'm thinking we can still make our own comments. So I will leave all the information down in the description below so you guys can go and read this 20-page document and see what you think and participate. Okay, so basically they're saying that e-bikes are very dangerous, that there are many risks of injuries associated with mechanical hazards of e-bikes, such as with the components of the e-bikes being the tires, the frame, the handlebars, the stem, you name it. So CPSC is aware of an increasing trend of injuries and deaths and falls and collisions associated with e-bikes. CPSC estimates that there were 53,100 emergency department treated injuries from 2017 to 2022. They have set rules that have added low-speed e-bikes to the rules of regular bikes. Now, low-speed e-bikes are the ones that have motors of 750 watts or less and can go less than 20 miles an hour. So, low-speed e-bikes that don't comply are considered hazardous substances, okay? Wow. So it seems to me that they are leaving the Class 1 and Class 2 e-bikes alone. And it says that the CPSC has the authority to regulate all of these products as long as they are not motor vehicles. And they are referring to e-bikes with motors of 750 watts or more and can power the e-bikes at speeds of 20 miles an hour or more on throttle. But now there is no definition for high-speed e-bikes. Let's go back to the 53,000 emergency department treated injuries. So only 15% of the incidents are associated to riding e-bikes. The rest are associated to micromobility, okay? So it's estimated that emergency department injuries for e-bikes increased from 3,538 to 24,335 injuries from 2017 to 2022. Most of these incidents included brake failures and wheel detachments. There were a few that were associated to rider stability, broken frame, unintended acceleration, or whiskey throttle. CPSC is a word that 100 fatalities associated with mechanical hazards involving e-bikes occurred from 2017 to 2022. So the deaths have increased from 0 to 41 in 2022. 2022. Oh my God, this is so much. Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, of course it's awful that 41 people have died in 2021, but statistically, this doesn't even matter. It's insignificant. So of the total fatalities, only 16 had helmet information. In 13 out of 16 incidents, the rider was not wearing a helmet. And in 3, the rider was wearing a helmet. Guys, please wear a helmet. As you are seeing by the statistics, most e-bike riders are not wearing a helmet. So this wearing a helmet can increase your survival rate by a lot, okay? So, more fatalities were due to collisions with motor vehicles. So for one, manufacturers need to make our e-bikes as safe as possible. So make them visible with plenty of lights and the ability to be heard with a horn or a bell. So learn to maintain balance on your e-bike, practice in a parking lot before you go and ride with cars and pedestrians. So get used to the speed and the acceleration. Manufacturers give us better brakes for e-bikes. No more mechanical brakes for heavy e-bikes, please. So by component durability, so the tire, the tire assemblies, the pedal and crank assemblies, right, need to be very solid. Structural integrity of e-bike frames, especially with folding e-bikes, and then helmet performance. So buy a good helmet, guys. So just don't go for like the cheapy little helmet on Amazon. Like there's really good reputable brands that have lots of experience with helmets, right? So protect yourself. So this is what I think, guys. Treating the e-bikes as dangerous is so mistaken. It's the riders who are dangerous or safe, right? So punish individual reckless riders, not the vast majority of e-cyclists who are responsible, respectful, and safe. This entire Consumer Product Safety Commission proposal of rulemaking on e-bikes is based on nothing. So the impetus on this proposal assumes that e-bikes carries a risk to the consumer. They start by stating the injuries have increased over the course of 5 years. Okay, so they say they increased by 3,538. Well, yeah, of course they are increasing because the e-bikes have been getting so popular. More and more people have them, right? So we are all adults and we choose to take the risk. There is a risk involved in anything. Leaving your house, walking, driving your car, right? Like using products in the kitchen. There are risks. We assume the risks. Like we don't need a nanny, right? Like protecting us. So you know, I hate why of all of this negative attention on e-bikes. E-bikes are so positive and there's many benefits to them, and we are not going anywhere, guys. So, and then of course, like, I'm also defending micromobility. Like, for me, like, let us be illegal all of my micromobility's products. So guys, please tell me what you think about all of this down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you tomorrow back for another video. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding!